What is going on, you guys? So it might be a little awkward for me doing this. I've never done a video like this before. I'm here to just talk about my backstory. I get a lot of people on the field asking me like, oh, how'd you start airsoft? What kind of guns do you have? Where'd you get that plate carrier? Come here. We're gonna be talking all about that. My gear, how I started airsoft, what kind of guns I run, everything. It all started in 2010. I don't even remember because it's been so long. I remember I came to Sergeant Splatter's one time on a Sunday. I was playing paintball. We were there with some friends and there were some airsoft peeps there. These guys were all airsoft. We were there for paintball. And I was like, damn, we're about to face these guys. I knew nothing about paintball or airsoft back in the days. I was like, okay, cool, that's cool. And then we played. We'd never seen those guys with the sick guns and everything, all geared up, LARP and everything. And then I went to go ask them, what kind of gun is that? They showed me, they said they were there for airsoft, not paintball. And I'm like, oh, isn't that the same shit? Nah. This shit was so much cooler. This shit was so much cooler. I started asking some questions. I started asking how you reload. That right there is how I got hooked. Alright, 2010, got hooked right there. He showed me a gas blowback rifle. Even if he showed me an AEG, it would have just been like, okay, I'm hooked. You reload like that instead of like, you know. I enjoy both sports still, okay? I used to play paintball even though I played airsoft back then, but that is how I got hooked. This guy showed me a gas blowback. Fast forward, 2-3 years gone by, I'm still playing in the sport, maybe 2 years actually, I don't know, it wasn't that long. Life hit and I had to put airsoft on pause. In May 29 of last year, in 2022, I came back to airsoft. And you wanna know how I came back to airsoft? Pretty fucking ironic actually. Back to Sergeant Splatter's I went for my friend's bachelor's pate. So, you can even ask him yourself, alright? His name is Terrence. Congratulations, my guy. I love you, bro. The moment I stepped back on that field at Sergeant Splatter's for paintball, I knew what I was doing already. Peeking like a god. Oh, my knees. Long story short, the spark was back, alright? I didn't want to do paintball. I missed airsoft. I told Terrence, my friend, that I was gonna start airsoft again. He was down. He loved the adrenaline. He loved shooting people. He loved shooting me. I loved shooting him. So we bought our guns. I got a VFC VR16 from a friend that just had it as a wall hanger. He's got some little upgrades here and there. I sold that gun to Ryan, Fly Ride. This guy. I didn't use that gun a lot. I think I used it like 3 times. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. Because when I came to Siege, there's motherfuckers out there with lines and shit on their gun. I went up to one of them, I was like, what the fuck is that? We've never had that before. Back in my airsoft days, pretty old now, we just bought, we played with it. The only way we had any upgrades was flashlights. Red dots, more flashlights. That was peak, that was like peak airsoft. Or so I thought. I came back to a whole new dimension. You got guns that shoot like 50 RPS. You've got a line on some of your guns that hook up to an HPA tank. That was all new to me. I hated it. And then I fell in love with it. So if you guys watch some of my older videos, you'll see me wear a tan plate carrier. I actually bought that from Depot and I sold it to Ryan. Back then, when I used to play with a plate carrier. I run a Speed QB setup. I bought this off someone in, I'm not gonna say the app, just because this is going on YouTube. I don't want everybody who's not in airsoft to know about this app and you can just get airsoft guns used and stuff like that. So if you know the app, good for you. I just don't want to be the reason why this app goes public to people that don't play airsoft and can get airsoft guns off someone that probably would sell them. Okay, so I got this off the app. I don't remember actually how much I paid for it, but it was a hell of a steal. And now I realize everybody wants the autumn backpack. And I was gonna sell the whole thing until I realized that they don't sell these anymore. And this was actually my go-to for a chest rig when I first came back. I really wanted something like this. The plate carrier that I use is from Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I buy stuff from Amazon, from Ali, from Facebook, and especially my Discord. You know, if you guys are not in that, get in there. I'm gonna link it down below. We've got like 180 people, I think. This is my plate carrier. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the plates that are in here. It's way too hard, but it is what it is. What I use if I'm running any gas blowbacks, because the mags are just way too heavy for the chest rig. It's just gonna flop around. I did buy this bag from AliExpress. It's actually pretty good. It fits a good size amount of stuff in there, and as well as a little hold cubby for your HPA tank. And as far as the cummerbund, I did buy that from AliExpress as well. Dangler's pouch came from AliExpress. A few people told me to trust AliExpress and to trust only the ones that have sold tons of stuff and has a, you know, 5-star reviews and stuff like that. So I went for it, got some stuff for cheap, and I'm very happy I did that. So for anybody out there that has any doubts about AliExpress, just take it from me, okay? I'm a cheap guy, okay? I want to save money. Next up is the belt setup. I don't really use this as much as I should, but I only use it for outdoor. So the belt setup, I can't really tell you much about it. I've bought some of these off a friend. Dump pouch, folding dump pouch came from Amazon. This little pouch came from that app. But this, right here, okay? This is Airsoft Collective right here, baby. So good. The channel is actually also sponsored by Airsoft Collective. So if you guys have anything you want to buy from there, I want to link the website down below. If you have any pistols, if you have a Kappa, if you have a Glock, if you have a SIG, if you have a 1911, you can message him through his Instagram or you can message him through his website. As far as for the gear that I use, I'm not going to go through all the internals. I'm just going to tell you what kind of guns that I have. If you guys really do want to know about the internals that I have in my guns, just hit me up on Instagram. I will link my Instagram down below. Just send me a little DM and then I'll try to get all the parts that I have in my guns back to you. First gun is my Kappa. It's a TM 4.3 Kappa. It's got a Surefire X300 Ultra, and I usually run this inside Action Airsoft or inside other fields that are pretty tiny because you just can't get a good cheek weld on something while you're turning a corner in a very tight place. So I like to run my Kappa, and of course I like to run the HPA line on it. Alright, so here is my Kappa. Nothing fancy, just a normal 4.3. Sadly, I don't have the shotgun anymore, but I did used to run an SPX2 shotgun with a tracer unit and an M4 adapter. The gun that I recently just bought and recently just started playing with at Ultimate Airsoft is this baby. Yeah, long boy. So, up next, we have my HPA VFC VR16 with a Polar jack in it. This is the reason right here is why I sold my AEG to Ryan. Alright, my other VFC VR16. Okay, that one was, you know, done up, little tinkles here and there. And he wanted it, and I'm like, sure, you're my boy. I'm gonna sell it to you. Don't worry. Then I bought this bitch. So a little bit about this. It's got a Polar jack in it. It's got a max hop up, max trigger. It shoots fast. I don't like shooting fast at people, but I have it just to impress people or scare the shit out of people when I first start the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't full auto me. I'll full auto you back. There has been a couple of people asking me on the field what kind of flashlight I use, and I'm assuming it's just this one flashlight that I keep on rotating between my guns. This is a Javelot Tac Bio-Light. It's a bit chunky compared to other flashlights out there like the Surefires. The beam on this is really tight. Alright, it's gonna blind you. I like blinding you, so you can't see me and you can't shoot me. I don't remember how much I got this for. I remember I got it off Amazon, but I believe it was a sale going on, so I jumped right on it. Tracer units. It's just a what the fuck is this? An Ace-Tech blaster. Alright, I've got 2 of these. I've also got the little ones. Those ones keep breaking on me. I have to keep on rebuying those. I have been enjoying this gun. It is amazing, the consistency of it. I can't wait. There's another game that I can't actually tell you guys. It's happening this month, and it's outdoors, and I want to try it outdoors because I've never had an HPA outdoor before. Alright, moving on. Speaking of outdoors, this is my pre-COVID GHK M4 that I love so much, and I actually just debated on selling it, which I don't know why. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I do know why. I'm too lazy to get an end pass for it. So this is strictly an outdoor gun. You guys have only seen me play this at Barrie, at Virginia. Playing gas blowback gun is actually what got me into airsoft and what got me hyped to play airsoft. The reloading, the bolt catch, the locking back, everything about gas blowback is amazing. Obviously, I can't show you any of the guns that I used to use in videos like the SMC9. I used to play with that so much at Siege. Actually, I think that's the only thing I played with after I got the SMC9. I think that's the reason why I put the AEG down. I put the VFC VR16 down. I just love gas blowbacks. You know, it is what it is, but there was a ton of videos just strictly SMC9 and the GTP9. I used to run a helmet back then with some goggles that I bought at TA. No, it was at Siege. It was at Siege. I bought it at Siege, and a mesh mask, half mesh mask. It was just a mesh mask right here, and everything was like a balaclava. But I was fogging like a motherfucker. So I bought a paintball mask. It's done wonders, except for one time. One fucking time. My tooth got shot out. Yeah, so it was my bottom tooth, got shot out. It's all fixed now, it's all good. But the vent holes, somehow a BB got through that. I just put something to cover the vent holes, so at least a BB won't get through there. And also sometimes I wear a mask underneath with a mesh mask protector just for my mouth. Getting shot in the teeth sucks. I don't know how some of you guys are so lucky just wearing goggles and no mesh mask. Alright? Would I go back to the whole Milsim look? Of course I will. It's just for indoors. I'd rather have this. There's no fogging whatsoever. I've never fogged once. It's just an easy pull it on your head. On to cameras. I can't really show you because I'm recording on it right now. I used to have a GoPro 5 black. I bought that off of Facebook. I have used that the whole time I started playing airsoft again, up until recently, where I have upgraded to the GoPro 11. As far as the drone shots that you guys are seeing, no, that's not a drone, I'm flying. I'm just joking. It's a DJI Mini 3, not a Pro. I'm sad, I should have got the Pro because of the active tracking. So this little drone is what captures the videos from above. It shoots in 4K if you wanted to. And it is honestly one of the better purchases that I have ever made. They're about $1,000, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty steep. They're pretty expensive. But this is not just for airsoft. I wanted to buy this for if my family and I ever go to the park, which I have shot tons of videos at the park with my family and I could also use it for airsoft, which is a bonus plus side. A drone is really nice to have just to make some memories from the sky. So Irvin is the reason why I bought the drone. His footage was amazing. I was stunned. I always wanted a drone. I just didn't know how easy it was to fly it. I thought it was hard. It was not that hard. You'll see in a couple of my older videos of a drone. The first time I've ever featured a drone footage on one of my videos, that is the DJI Mini 2. So if you guys do want a drone and you don't want to fork up, you know, $1,000 for a DJI Mini 3 or Mini 3 Pro or Mini 4 Pro, the DJI Mini 2s are roughly going for $250, $300, sometimes $400 on Facebook Market, which you can probably haggle down if you're that type of guy. I'm Asian, so I'll probably haggle down. But yeah, it still works good. The video quality is amazing. I don't know if it shoots 4K. It might. I didn't do research on it. I just grabbed the Mini 3, which I should have grabbed the Mini 3 Pro for active. Because most of these shots that you see me going up to the sky with my car driving, yeah, that's me driving, shifting my gear, and as well as controlling. Can I get in trouble for this, for saying that? Is that technically using a phone? But yeah, that is my camera setup. Oh, I lied. So in some of my videos, actually one of my videos, you'll see me using a kind of scope cam and a selfie cam, which this is it. I have two run cams in here. I don't believe it's the 4K edition. It's pretty old. With the Brain Exploder mount. So you've got two cameras in here, one facing you this way, one facing the other way. I know you guys see a sniper and a shotgun. I don't use those. I've got them in a trade. They're literally just wall hangers. Well, that's it. I hope I covered everything. I really didn't have a plan for any of this. I don't have like, hey, talk about guns, talk about gears. I didn't have any of that. If you guys like this video, I literally just wing this. I don't have a cheat sheet. I'm winging the shit out of this. I have been talking to myself for like 2 hours trying to figure out what to say, cut, retake. So if you like this type of video, me talking about my gear, the stuff that I get, the future stuff that I will be getting, just let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, if you want to know more stuff about my gear, again, my Instagram is down below. For the first time that I'm doing a video like this, I want to do something special. I've got 5 of these left, and I want to give it to the first 5 people that hits me up on Instagram. I will send you a patch. Send me your address, your info, I'll send you a patch. I only have 5 of these left. If you already have one, please don't. Okay, let somebody else grab one of these. Okay, again, this is my first video like this. I want to do something special for the first 5 people that actually watched it from beginning to end. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know you watched the video. If the 5 patches are gone, I'm sorry, I will have to let you know. Okay.